All right, welcome back to the University of Illinois. My name is Chip McNeil. I'm the Chair of Jazz Studies. Welcome back to all of you out here and all the people out in Streamland. We're sorry we're a little late today. We had a couple of internal business things to handle. But we want to welcome all of you back. We're so happy you're here. We are in the midst of audition days today and tomorrow, and I know a couple weekends from now we have 2 more weekends of audition days, so on the Fridays and Saturdays you'll probably see some extra folks wandering around. If somebody looks lost, offer up assistance and go, hey, can I help you point your way? Please do that. That's always appreciated by me and all the jazz faculty and everybody here in the School of Music too. And for parents and students that are kind of lost and not sure where they're auditioning or whatever, help them out. That they would appreciate that, I know, and we certainly do. So we hope you had a great break. I wanted to tell everybody all the concerts I was able to attend at the end of last semester were all really terrific. Thought everybody did a great job. We had a lot of nice turnout at a lot of the concerts. That was also good to see. So thank you for spreading the words to your friends and colleagues and anybody that's interested and wants to be there live in the room. That's also nice. We did stream all the concerts too. We had a fair amount of stream, people watching on the stream. But hopefully we'll get more. We want to always add on to that. Tell them they can go to UIUC Jazz and check it out if they want to check it out at any time. Please do that and watch the content. There's content up there too. Today we don't have any groups playing just because we have a little bit less groups this year, like we said. So I just wanted to use it as a welcome back and for some of that business we were dealing with before we went on the stream. So that's good. Let's see. Make sure, I wanted to remind everybody about the 10th day of class to make sure that you're registered so you get counted on rosters. That's a big day for the university. We want to have everybody in the right section for a course or ensemble or applied lesson or whatever. Make sure you get all that done by the 10th day of class. And it's coming up pretty fast, so next week. So make sure you get all that done. If you're not sure what section or what course number or what rubric you're supposed to be signed up for an applied lesson, whether it's with a TA or one of the jazz faculty members or an ensemble or a course, ask me, ask one of the faculty, we'll help you, okay? But we want to get everybody signed up so nobody's in the wrong place. It's much easier. And actually I wanted to say, from last semester, we did really good. I don't think I had any notifications of people signed up in the wrong sections or anything at the end of the year. Usually we get 1 or 2. So it was great. That was really good. So thank you. I'm going to keep just reminding you all the way through the semester about that. This semester, I sent out the forum schedule and the Krannert end of semester concert schedules to all the ensemble directors. So they have them. They're also posted, for those of you here, right outside room 11 around the corner. They're there. They're already up there. I think they're correct. As far as I know, they're updated. So watch there if you're not sure who's playing. If you're participating in a jazz ensemble, you are expected to be here on the day at least of your performance, whether you're a major or not. So, and if you have a conflict with that, it's up to you now that you know the schedule's posted to check that schedule out and find out when your group is performing. And if you have a conflict on that date, let the ensemble director know immediately, okay, that you have a conflict. So we can handle it now and not two minutes before the concert. That doesn't help us or you or the group you're playing with. So check that out. The Krannert concert list is also up there. One little slight change, there's no concert the last 3 days of class like we normally have on a Tuesday night. So just check it. We've moved them into the weekends and gone back to the doubling where I think on the Saturday we have a group at 3 and a group at 7:30, and then on Sunday we just have a group at 3. There's no 7:30 that night. Those are the vocal groups. Prior to that is basically the same as we've always done. I think Tuesday, April 29th is the combo concert. And then I'm not sure, I think jazz guitar maybe is next, or jazz trombone ensemble, and then for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, those are all evening concerts. They're all in the Studio Theater at Krannert, like usual, we're back in there. And then Saturday, like I said, has a 3 o'clock and a 7:30, and Sunday just has a 3 o'clock. So double check it. If you're not sure, it's out there, it's posted. So also, same thing with conflicts. If you already see a conflict with one of those concerts and you're in one of those groups, let the ensemble director know now. Don't wait. If we know now, we'll do our very best to work it out with you and make it possible so we can still have you in the ensemble or whatever. If you wait, then it makes it really hard. Okay, so that's one thing about that. Next week we will start. We have a kind of a guest group. I'll just kind of run down the forums a little bit. Dominic Gomes got a hold of me over the break and offered up to, asked if he could play and be the first group. And since a lot of the other school groups, you know, may have some slight personnel changes due to the semester change and whatever, I thought, well, we try to push them back as late as we can to give everybody a chance to get ready. Dominic offered up to play. So next week, please come by and hear Dominic. And this is his own, your own working band, right?
Yes,
Great.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
and
my
who's-
originals, my arrangements, and it's a rhythm section combo.
Oh, great.
Yeah, thanks, Chip.
You got it. No, my pleasure. I was glad that worked out actually really great. If we can keep that going, we'll try to do that again. So if you have groups like that, get a hold of me or the beginning of the semester or whoever is the chair and make sure that they know so they can schedule those groups. You know, that helps a lot, you know, given our cutback groups these days, we have some time in forums. Two things I want to mention. We do have two guests that are coming through. We've gotten a hold of one of them we've never had here before. That's happening in April is Darius Brubeck. He's being brought in, one of Dave Brubeck's sons, and his wife Catherine, and they're being brought in by Cranert for another thing that's going on all that week, I believe. And then they wanted to do a forum. They got a hold of me about doing a forum. They have a presentation they do, so I would highly recommend you doing that. I don't really remember the exact date, but I think it's in April. It's one of the later dates. So just check it out. I think he has a book that he's also promoting, which probably has something to do with his father at some point and jazz in general. So I would say just check that out. So I'm not sure what they're going to do musically. If I find out before they get here, I'll let you know. They contacted me.
Seems like it's gonna be like a combination of his dad's music and some kind of South African music.
Okay.
He had a long time career, he was in South Africa.
Right.
So the book, I think, is about the school and dealing with.
That he started.
With
Okay.
having the school, and it goes back to apartheid, you know. So-
Okay, yeah,
so
okay.
it's very interesting.
So yeah, check it out. It'll be worthwhile. Whatever. His father is an icon in jazz, certainly, and he has another brother too, and I can't remember his other brother's name. Do you remember?
Chris,
Yeah.
there was
Chris.
just one.
Chris and Darius,
Chris
I
and
think.
bass
That's
player.
it.
Maybe there was I don't know.
Yeah. There's at least another one. So I think one might be passed on. I'm not sure, but because they're getting up there in age too now. But come and check that out. That'll be interesting. So that's one guest, and then the other guest is the Jim Sidero Trio with Peter Washington on bass, and I think it's either Joe Farnsworth or Jason Tiemann on drums. So both very, very good and current players out there. I can't remember. Jim told me. I'm not sure which drummer it's going to be, but it's a really great working trio. Jim's a good friend. He's been here many times, but they were in the area. Didn't cost us anything, so that was great. He was willing to just come by and do something for us. So please come check it out. You'll really learn a lot about trio playing. They're all three great players, whether it's Jason or Joe Farnsworth on drums. They're both terrific drummers. And Peter Washington's a very well-known bassist, great bassist. Yeah.
Oh,
he's
wow,
one.
that's good.
And Jim. So come check them out. It's a great chance to hear a working trio with a horn player with no comping instrument, no guitar, piano, or anything. So just to see how they deal with that and handle that. That's a really important skill, I believe, to have these days. So those are the two guests that we have this semester. Other than that, and getting started, I think that's about everything for today. You know, feel free to post up stuff as you have it. Put it online for everybody if you have gigs, upcoming gigs. I can go through just for today. I won't do it normally on each of the forums so we can allow the groups to play. But anybody got gigs coming up this first week? Anything coming up this weekend of note that anybody wants to advertise? Chris?
I think this Sunday I'm doing a jam at Brew House in Springfield with Frank Parker.
Oh, okay.
Beto, are you on that?
Yep.
Okay.
Who's gonna be there?
So Beta's doing that?
Yep.
Okay.
I think it's like 5 to 8, something like that.
Cool. Well, I know Larry's doing a concert Sunday night.
Sunday night, 7:30.
Sunday night. Is it here?
In the big room upstairs.
Upstairs in the recital hall? Go.
Little bit.
Solo bass, so go check it out, please. That's coming right up. Troy, what do you got?
Next Monday, myself and
Reggie
Reggie, a couple of others.
Lewis,
Yeah.
okay, former student here, if you're not a saxophone player.
Rose Bowl, 5:30 to 7:30.
Great, great. Come check it out. Anybody else? Who? Oh, Goyle. Yeah.
My next recital tonight, 7 o'clock, Music Building Auditorium.
Okay, go check it out, please. It's a really interesting project. He's doing a thing on the second bossa nova generation. So, chance for all of you to learn something about the wonderful music from Brazil. One facet of it, anyway. There's many facets of it for sure. But so go check that out. That's tonight. Okay.
What time is it?
7:30. He's actually doing 2 lecture recitals back to back. So there's 7:30 and they'll take about 15 minutes. 7. Oh, 7. Okay, I'm sorry. 7 o'clock. So 7 and then approximately 8 o'clock will be the second one. So go check it out if you can. Yes, Dominic.
So he's not here, but I'm gonna advertise this because he's a great musician. But Dexter O'Neill in
Oh,
the
yeah.
Funkyard.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
So Dexter O'Neill and the Funkyard are gonna be playing at Cranard Stage 5. Dexter O'Neill and the Funkyard are gonna be playing at Cranard Stage 5 a week from tomorrow. That is Saturday, February 1st. Cranard Stage 5.
I think that's part of the Soul Weekend or whatever they're having, or
Yeah.
something, Soul Day, or whatever they're calling it at the university. But go check it out. If you've never heard Dexter and that particular band, the Funkyard, it's a great funk band. They're very good, all very good musicians.
This would be a great chance to see him.
Yeah, it's a great chance to see him. You don't have to go to, normally he plays more around Peoria and Bloomington, so it's kind of a chance locally to get to check it out. It's just a terrific band. They're all really good players of that style of music, so. And, so go check that out. Next week, I'm playing with some students, with Chris, and who else is doing? Sam, right, and Beto.
Yeah.
We're playing at the Illini Union on Tuesday, 7 to 9, if you're over in the Union. And then Wednesday night, I'm playing over in Monticello with the Monticello band. It's I can't remember, it's junior high band. Little band, but they do very well. They're a really good band. They're actually got invited to perform at the Illinois Music Educators Convention, and I'm doing that too on Friday morning if you're up there. And that's next week too, if any of you have a chance to go or want to go. The Illinois Music Educators Convention or Conference is in Peoria at the Pierre Marquette Hotel. There's a bunch of stuff happening. There's all kinds of different concerts. I'm just doing that one on Friday morning. But I'm doing 2. Thursday night, they have the Jazz Reading Band, and it's kind of a lot of really good players. Some from Chicago, some from Middle Illinois, just all over the place. But go check that out. That's usually at 10 to midnight in the Pierre Marquette, and that's a nice hang for all the students. Some of you might have gone to that if you were high school students. All right, check that out. Anything else? Any other gigs coming up? Okay, well that's a good start, so we're gonna go with that. Streamers out there on the stream, make sure to keep an eye out. Sorry today we don't have the group, but next week we will start and we'll be off and running with the Dominic Gomez group, and then from there on I will try to announce each week the group ahead of that. I think Joel Spencer's group is the next group the following weekend. His combo is gonna start us off. And then we're just off and rolling, okay? All right, great, thanks everybody. We will see you next Friday. Thanks for being here. We're all glad you're back. As I said, last thing, just the Kyle Hunt, I'll keep you posted on what's going on with that. Thank you, okay?